have a fish skeleton looking at me, everybody. This is already wild. But this game is called Tom Dahl.
Who?
You are a prison guard, and your one and only job is to watch a prisoner named Tom Dahl. I don't know how important this guy is, but we are gonna figure it out right now. You guys cool? Day down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! Bonesaw 577. Why does that sound familiar? Have I played a game by Bonesaw 577 before? I feel like I have. I've seen that developer name before. But at ease, soldiers. I am a Canadian prison guard.
There you are. How are you? You doing all right? Nervous? Understandable. First day on the job and all. You kind of know what to expect, right? All right. It's just down this way. We'll get you all set up and you'll be on your way. The job can get pretty boring, but you got to keep your eyes open and on the cell at all times. No exceptions. Last guy we had didn't follow the rules.
Why are his hands bloody?
That's where you'll be working. That guy sitting in the chair is Dave, but he's known around the office as Tin Shack Dave. Don't ask.
I wasn't planning
we'll have
to.
You in the chair and one guard patrolling the area just as a precaution. You never know with him. Come on, we'll relieve old Tin Shack together. Looks like he's about to keel over. Betsy, could you, A lot of the prison is brand new. Yep, you know, because of the fire. This is where we keep the most violent offenders. Usually they're en route to Millhaven. Quite a drive with this bunch. A lot of officers usually stop off here for a break. Bathroom on your right, which you can use when you're relieved, so make sure the tank's empty before you start your shift.
Good, because I have to take a chimichanga-sized shit.
Last door on the right down there. Prisoners just down here, last cell on the left.
How you doing, prisoner?
A lot of the guys don't like to get too close. I'm just warning you. His appearance might be a bit
What's
of a
going on, buddy?
shock.
Enjoying your time?
And there he is, the infamous TD. What'd I tell you? Weird looking fucker, ain't he? How you doing, Tin Shack?
What?
When you gotta go, you gotta go. A few more things. If it's a diarrhea explosion emergency, inform the patrolling guard and he can temporarily relieve you. I believe it's Jenkins working that detail today. Never, ever take your eyes off of this cell. You can blink and shit, rub your eyes, it's not that serious. But don't take your eyes off of the cell for too long. If
What are you talking about?
You, do not respond to anything he says. And, for the love of God, don't say his name. Got it? Good stuff, buddy.
I feel like I'm being gaslit.
Hey, keep thinking of the dollars. You're making a hefty sum doing this shit.
Bro, how funny would it be?
Hey, Bouchard. Sorry I asked.
Yo, how funny would it be if they were fucking with me the entire time? They're like, never take your eyes off this cell. He's always watching you. But it's really just a blank cell. And they're laughing their asses off in the back room. But that's Tom Dahl, everybody. The whole time I was thinking, what else did this game developer make? I'm about to check right now because it is actually really pissing me off that I don't know. I think I know what game it is. I have to keep myself awake from this boring-ass job? However, you can easily tire yourself out. You must use your energy sparingly. Don't fall asleep. Shit, I'll try. My bad, one of my dog's hairs was in my freaking face. What was that game that I played where you were stuck on an island and then every time the nighttime came, some burger place just appeared out of nowhere? I think these are the same developers that made that game. Okay, I just looked it up. The game is called Manny's. I knew I saw that name before. But let's try to stay awake, because this job is making me... Certain events happening in the environment may reveal items you can inspect. Look carefully. Like that random shit stain on the floor? Why is my stamina going down really freaking quick? I have explosive diarrhea. Can you come relieve me real quick? The Warden. Excuse me, sirs. Bro, they are gaslighting me. For sure, there's nobody here. I think they're testing me. They're like, yeah, let's just fuck with this guy. Let's pretend that there's somebody in here. And he's gonna be like, you can ask Jenkins to relieve you, but only for a short time. Interact with him while he's The glass is surprisingly hot. Seeing your reflection makes it look like you're inside. The boogeyman is waiting inside. Oh, shoot. I fell asleep. Where? What? A lot of the guys don't like to get too close. I'm just warning you. His appearance might be a bit of a shock. What?
And there he is, the infamous TD. What I tell you, you're looking fucker, ain't you? How you doing, Tim Shack? When you gotta go, you gotta go. A few more things. If it's a diarrhea explosion emergency, inform the patrolling guard and be temporarily relieved.
Why am I in the perspective of Tom Dahl?
Jenkins working that detail today. Never, ever take your eyes off of this cell. You can blink and shit, rub your eyes, it's not that serious. But don't take your eyes off of the cell for too long. If he speaks to you, do not respond to anything he says. And, for the love of God, don't say his name. Got it? Good stuff. Buddy.
Why can't I see the prison guard?
Hey, keep thinking of the dollars.
What the fuck is happening right now?
How are you today, Bouchard?
I don't understand. What's going on? Yo! Why? Oh, crap. Why did a black screen jump scare me? So we got a bad ending already, I guess. Retry? Yes, retry. I'm not gonna fall asleep, everybody. I'm sorry. I can't see Tom Dahl, and Tom Dahl can't see me. That is weird. Hey, Jenkins! Can you relieve me, buddy? You feel eyes on you. Monsters aren't real, but he is. Hey, can I get some relief, buddy? I just need to shake one off real quick. Just need to shake the hot dog. Oh, boy. Surveillance? Okay. Let's check surveillance. He's watching Tom's cell. Nothing weird seems to be going on here. Let me read the paper. The Montgomery Messenger. Montgomery fire extinguished. Thousands dead. Arson suspected. With Northern Ontario's biggest wildfire finally extinguished, initial reports suggest arson may have been the cause. Death tolls quickly reaching into the thousands. September 13, 2018. After over a month of constant efforts, the Montgomery Hills fire has finally been contained. Investigators looking into the fire have stated that it was started deliberately. According to eyewitness testimony from survivors, a local resident, Thomas Raymond Dahl, age unknown, was seen driving a fuel truck around town with the fuel cutoff valve disengaged, spilling fuel before igniting it. Investigators are calling it one of the most malicious acts of arson they have ever seen. A motive for the crime has not yet been determined. The Montgomery Hills Police Department currently has Dahl in custody and is refusing to comment on the situation. The current death toll of the fire stands at 2,051, with several hundred residents still missing. Okay, so Tom did arson, and I can't see his ass. Why is that? Yo, it's locked and you don't have the key. Why is my energy draining really fast? It's locked and you don't have the key. Can I talk to you, buddy? Fuck you so happy for? What is that? Strange toy. It's a toy you swear you've seen somewhere before. Have I? I ain't seen that shit before. Have you seen that shit before? Don't answer that. Can't go in there. Let me go pee real quick. Okay, let me relieve myself. Another newspaper. Montgomery Hills fire prompts local evacuations. I thought this was the same article, but actually it's different. August 5th, 2018. The secluded Northern Ontario town of Montgomery Hills was engulfed in flames on the evening of August 4, as reported by several bush planes flying over the area. The fire quickly spread to several nearby conservation areas amidst one of Canada's hottest summers on record. The nearby city of Warner's Bluff, home to over 80,000 residents, was ordered to evacuate as the fire quickly consumed the conservation areas on the city's borders. Ottawa issued an emergency order, quickly dispatching aid and rescuing services to the area. Initial investigations of the fire show that it started within the town itself, suggesting the fire may have been purposely set. Smells like Tin Shack Dave took a Tin Shack dump. Okay. Can't go out here either. Fire alarm? Should I pull this hoe? Can't even pull it down, bro. That's a Google image of a fire alarm. It's not even real. Where'd the guy go? Wait. What the fuck? What the heck? Yo, bro, I'm back! Holy shit! Yo! No. Hello? Oh, fuck, everybody's gone! Step into Tom Dahl's cell. Oh god, I'm scared. Help. Where do I go? Bro, why do I legitimately have the freaking chills? I got the chills, everybody. I'm not even kidding. Look. I'm not even trying to be funny anymore. Like, I'm not flexing, but look. The chills. Imagine, everybody, I'm just trying to read the newspaper clippings, and then Jenkins is over here waiting for me to come back. I just wanted to know some lore. Okay. Well, let's just keep staying awake. So I gotta keep pressing WASD. And I want to know more about the cell. And I want to know more about Tom Dahl. I wasn't supposed to say his name. You can ask Jenkins to relieve you, but only for a short time. Interact with him. You know what'd be crazy? If this game had, like, mic detection, and then every time you said Tom Dahl, some weird shit starts happening. Okay, I need some relief real quick, big dog. Just real quick. Warden?
So you're the fresh meat. I am Warden Cant. Forgive my ghastly appearance. I was one of the people dragging others from the fire a few years ago. The fire. Long story short.
My fault. I forgot to say that I said, how did the fire start?
Driver. One notably dry summer evening, he drove a fuel truck around the whole town with the valve open. Burnt the whole town and a couple 100 miles of forest to the ground. We were surrounded on all sides by fire. Many people died. I have him to thank for my appearance and for the death of my family.
You actually say his name? That's an evil ass laugh.
I see the other officers have gotten to you before I could. I don't believe in all of that hocus pocus. The prisoner has a name, and his name is Tom Dahl. I refuse to give him any power over me. I implore you to do the same.
Let's ask the important question. Can you see him?
Yes, of course I can. Why?
When are you transferring him?
We are hoping to transfer Dahl next week. The Warden of Millhaven is a dear friend of mine. I hope the good people there will be able to take him off of our hands. Though I'd much prefer the alternative.
Alternative?
Take him out back and shoot him.
Has he ever escaped?
Almost. Twice. Slippery.
Bro, I think Jenkins is falling asleep. I need to get back to him.
I keep a loaded 32 in my desk for just such an occasion. Come on. Give me a reason, Tom.
What would happen if he got out?
That's not going to happen. Not on my watch or yours. After that, it's Millhaven's problem.
What was he like?
Tom,
Yeah, was he cute?
Well, he was an
This dude
odd
could
man.
talk!
Kept to himself. Intense
Bro,
look
platinum
in his
yapper.
eyes. He was always staring through you. Hardly spoke a word. Rough childhood. Even rougher later in his life. When we were kids, we were scared of him. That didn't abate as the years went on. Kids always treated him like some sort of boogeyman. They'd laugh and say that Tom Dahl would get them if they stayed out after dark. He's a bedtime story, even more so now. In a way, he sort of already escaped. The news helped with that.
How was he caught?
Eyewitness testimony, of course. He drove around town in a fuel truck, spewing tons of gasoline all over town. That doesn't go unnoticed, even in sleepy old Montgomery Hills. We tried to stop him, but we were too late. He was surprisingly prepared for us. He had set up a small fire at the edge of town, and when he drove past it, well, you can imagine what happened after that.
Why'd he do it?
I ask myself the same thing every day. Why? He was a loner, lived out there in a cabin alone for most of his life. It burnt down during the fire, so of course there was no evidence as to motive there. Why, indeed? I've asked him myself, but he's not exactly the talkative type. Hooked him up to jumper cables once, but he just took it. Don't tell the doctor. I could get fired.
Okay, the last question I want to ask is, can I see your face? I guess I'll ask him, how did he survive?
I tried to save as many
Holy
as
fuck,
I
this
could.
guy really can talk.
I didn't get burned directly, but it was so hot. It scorched my skin. No good deed goes unpunished. It looked as close to hell as you could get. Remember Fort Mac? I never thought something like that would happen here. I woke up in the hospital a few days later. I guess I should be grateful to the good people at Montgomery Hills Hospital.
Let me just ask this.
Please. I don't want to talk about my family.
My fault. How long have you worked here?
It will be 14 years next week.
God damn. How many people still live in Montgomery Hills?
Not many. The forests are gone. The town has been reduced to ashes. There's nothing left. Out of the few that survived, only the last diehards are
Bro,
holed
Jenkins
up
is
here,
for sure dead.
refusing to leave.
He is so
They've
dead.
been here their whole lives, and they'll die here.
Imagine I asked Jenkins for relief so I can go to the bathroom or just try to find out some lore about this game. He's already dead because I've been talking to this guy for 5 straight minutes. Who was the last guy?
Ah, word travels fast, I see. Jasper Collins, good cop. Stupid bastard took his eyes off of Tom Dahl's cell. He should have listened to the rules. That was the last time Dahl tried to escape. Speaking of which, what are you still doing here? Get back to work.
For a guy that sounds like that, he sure does love to talk. Why do you call him Tin Shack Dave?
Don't ask.
Are you alright?
Me, never better. Why is something wrong with my hair?
You look great today.
Get your tongue out of my ass and get back to work.
What if I like my tongue in your ass? What if I like my tongue doing laps around your ass? Hey, I'm gonna resume my duty. I'm done. His cell. Who do you see? The boogeyman is waiting inside. Seeing your reflection makes it look like you're inside. I'll resume my duty. Thank you, Jenkins. And I don't want to be talking about my tongue in somebody's ass. Not a good idea. Okay, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. You feel eyes on you. This is very unsettling. For a prisoner that I can't see, I feel intimidated right now. The glass is surprisingly hot. Why is that? It's not like I can actually feel the temperature on there. You ponder every possible reason as to why they call him Tin Shack Dave. The glass is surprisingly hot. Who the fuck is that? Who the heck is that? The boogeyman is waiting inside. It's actually kind of crazy. Hey, wake up, dude. Can I get a coffee? You ponder every possible reason as to why they call him Tin Shack Dave. Hello.
Hey, huh? I'm Dr. Raymond McAdams.
Bro, I'm falling asleep as somebody's talking to me.
Time to time. How are you enjoying this lovely position? Just a lot of staring. Don't exactly open up very much. How are you today, Solomon?
Fuck you.
I'm doing just
I think I need relief again. I'm about to fall asleep! Jenkins, save me! Save me, buddy!
Whenever
I need
you
Jenkins to
start
relieve me.
talking,
I need relief, buddy.
I'm here to listen.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let me see your notes. Imagine I just get up and read people's private notes. Dr. Ray McAdams' psychoanalytical notes. Name, Dahl, Thomas Raymond. Date of birth, unknown. Demographic, unknown. Gender, identifier, no male. Pertinent history in record and from patient X. During assessment, patient is non-talkative and does not respond to any questions, written or verbal, though maintains strict, direct eye contact. Good thing I can't see him then. No history of mental illness, hereditary illnesses, nor addictions. Patient self-esteem appears fair. No reported feelings of guilt or remorse of his crime. No reported sleep disturbance, no sleep at all. No reported change in appetite, does not eat. No reported libido disturbances. No report in change of energy. No reported changes in concentration or memory. Patient does not report any increase in activity, agitation, risk-taking behaviors, or euphoria. Patient does not report any excessive fears, worries, or panic attacks. Patient does not react to anything. Patient does not report hallucinations, delusions, obsessions, or compulsions. Patient's activity level is minimal, yet patient's attention and concentration were observed to be well within normal limits, aware and alert, maintains direct eye contact. Patient does not report any signs of an eating disorder. There is no recent weight loss or gain. Patient currently denies any suicidal ideation, but has shown to have homicidal ideation and has shown violent behavior and inappropriate illegal behaviors. Gee, no shit. Dr. McAdams, can I talk to you real quick?
So, why'd you take this post in our burnt-out little town? Too much excitement where you're from?
Is this some kind of joke? There's nothing in the cell.
You can't see him? Interesting. Everyone around here can see him. Probably because of the fire. He's been here a while now. A lot of logistical issues and red tape to get through. They'll be able to better accommodate him in Millhaven. Good riddance as far as I'm concerned.
Why can't I see him?
I've never met anyone that couldn't see him around here. Maybe it's because you're not from around here? I don't know. Maybe that's why.
That makes no sense, bro. You act like I have out-of-town eyes and I can't see the locals or something. Can you see him?
Yes. See him, unfortunately.
Have you ever tried analyzing him? Who was the most violent person you've ever analyzed? Don't say Tom Dahl.
That's quite the personal question. We should at least have a drink first.
Bro, his foot tapping is making me anxious. Have you ever tried analyzing him?
I've tried. His treatment went nowhere. Couldn't get anything out of him. He just sit there and stare at me. Kinda like he's doing to you right now.
That's creepy. Why can't we say the prisoner's name?
A lot of the people around here are convinced he's some sort of monster. They think speaking his name will bring bad luck or something.
Bro, I'm shaking my leg now because this bitch is shaking his foot and it's making me anxious. Why can't I take my eyes off the cell?
He's very slippery. He's already almost gotten out twice now. Since you can't see him, it kind of makes the job a bit more interesting, doesn't it?
Anything else I should know about him?
Some officers have sworn they've experienced strange things while being around him. See things, hear things, experience things. Some people get sick or get headaches. Some even say they've experienced a ringing in their ears. The last guy, well, I don't want to talk about that. Ask the warden if you really want to.
Can you watch him for me?
Sorry, but I'm here to work. Just wait for Jenkins to come by and ask him to take over.
Jenkins is already by. What's he doing right now?
He's just staring at you.
Of course he is. Ugh. You do not want to open that door. What is this guy doing? Okay, I'm good, man. A monstrous idea stares back at you. The glass is surprisingly hot. I'm actually very curious as to why the glass is surprisingly hot. Stopping an invisible man is probably really difficult. This is not where you want to be, kids. So I'm the only person in this bitch that can't see this guy. If an idea could kill you, you'd be dead. Who do you see? Not a good idea. The boogeyman is waiting inside. That's actually the one that gives me the most chills. When it says that the boogeyman is waiting inside. Did you leave the stove on? Oh, don't plant that seed. The faintest smell of gasoline. Wait, this is not where you want to be, kids. No, I actually saw gas. I saw gas on that ass. Did you see that, buddy? Dr. McAdams. Monsters aren't real, but he is. You feel eyes on you. I am actually very unsettled right now. There are signs. Why is it super quiet? Hey. What is that? What the fuck was that? Yo! Hey, relieve me! The hell was that noise? Yo. Holy fuck! Bro, nobody saw or heard the warden blow his freaking brains out? The fuck just happened? Dahl did it. Lone Montgomery Hills resident solely responsible for Northern Ontario fire that claimed the lives of 3,165 people sentenced to over 100 years. November 16, 2018, investigators have concluded that Thomas Raymond Dahl, a lifelong resident of Montgomery Hills, was responsible for the Northern Ontario wildfire that started back in August, concluding it to be arson with criminal intent. At the closed-door court hearing, officers recounted their experience that day, namely of trying to stop the fuel truck that Dahl used to spread gasoline around the town, including over key fire escape routes. Officers tried several tactics, including puncturing the fuel truck's tires with a spike strip. The Montgomery Hills Police Department was criticized for its response, with investigators asking why they didn't just shoot Dahl in the driver's seat. Police Commissioner Ronald H. Guthrie clapped back, bro, really clapped back, stating officers exercised extreme caution in trying not to ignite the fuel in the truck. Cant has been outspoken about administering the death penalty, abolished in Canada in 1998, to Dahl in Montgomery Hills, stating that Dahl lived here, so he should die here. When asked if Dahl had anything to say, he simply looked at the survivors and said nothing. He was sentenced to several consecutive life sentences shortly thereafter, with Judge Robert Mays concluding from Dahl's knowledge of key escape routes that it was a premeditated crime. At this time, a clear motive still has not been established. So are we not gonna talk about this dude blowing his brains out? Let me resume my duty. I guess I'm the only one who can't see Tom, and I'm also the only one who can see shit like that happening. I guess. The signs are there for a reason. Who do you see? I don't see shit, bro. At least this guy's next to me, so I don't feel super alone. But let's just keep our stamina up, I guess. Stopping an invisible man is probably really difficult. Hell yeah. This is not where... Where'd the door go? What? Yo! Hey! Is anybody seeing that? Yo, can I get a fire extinguisher? Bro, Tom Dahl has struck again! Dude! We're about to be barbecue chicken! Holy fuck! Seeing your reflection makes it look like you're inside. No wonder it was so hot in the cell. Bro, Doctor... Yo, are you gonna do anything about that? This dude just tapping his freaking foot. I'm gonna die. Bro, how are you gonna fall asleep at a time like this? Where the fuck is Jenkins? Oh, no, 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 no. What is happening? Hey, it's locked and you don't have the key. Bro, are you seeing this? He's just an observe and report guy. What about this one? Okay, the bathroom's still here. What happened to the door? What is this? Incident report, 2019-723. Incident type, assault, suicide. Officers involved, Jasper Collins, Gary Powell, Carl Jenkins, Warden Andrew Gant. Suspects involved, Tom Dahl, So at 12:05, dispense lunch to prisoners. Officer Collins relieves Officer Powell on watch duty. Officer Collins seen speaking with subject Tom Dahl. Officer Collins removes lunch tray from Dahl's doorway. Officer Collins eats subject's lunch. Officer Collins displays erratic behavior. Opens subject cell. Officer Collins is restrained by Officer Powell. Subject attempts escape. Emergency lockdown initiated. Warden Andrew Cant and Officer Carl Jenkins stop subject in hallway. Officer Powell assists. Officer Collins commits suicide with sidearm. Emergency services contacted. Where are the other prisoners? Why is this one open? Who the fuck is that? That's a light bulb. How come I can go in there? I'm so confused. What is that? Oh, that's just a dirty ass freaking toilet. Let me check the surveillance. I have no idea what's going on. So I can't see anybody in the cells just like usual. I don't see anybody standing menacingly. Guess I better buy this EP? Sure. Guess so. Nothing in here? What in the hell is happening right now? How do I stop the fire? It says lock will disengage when alarm sounds. Okay, perfect. Where's the alarm at? The prisoner's dead, obviously. Oh, here. Got it. My fault. That's on me. The fire alarm has been activated. At least I move with more urgency than that guy. Yo! Come on! Just think of the money, baby. Yeah, just think of the money. Is anybody coming? Do I go here? Oh, it's gone! Wait. Why is this open? Ah! Child's drawing. A child's drawing depicting a child with their father, assumed to be one of the prisoners. There's something written on the back. Dahl, Dahl, Mr. Dahl. Who's the scariest of them all? Look away, run you might. He's sure to give you quite the fright. What? Complimentary horror game Flash? Why? Okay, now my back is fully erect. I was kind of in a slouch position. But now my spine just went ch-ch. Dr. McAdams is gone. Barbecue chicken is still there. No, Dr. McAdams is in there with the suitcase. Resume duty? Bro, get me out of here. What? Hey, Jenkins. It's locked. There's no way to open it. I really have to watch this dude still? What is this game, everybody? Oh my freaking goodness. Oh! Tom? Look. I don't know anything, okay? Tom? He's right here. Bro, you really are tall as shit, too. Tom? Whoa. What the fuck? What is that? Is he just standing there? How come I can highlight my mouse? Oh. Help! Buddy! Oh shit! Holy fuck, he's coming for me and he's invisible! Wait. Oh my god! Bro, please! Tom? Oh my goodness, that is freaking scary. Yo, he is coming for me. And I can't even see him. I could just see his name. Oh, fuck me, suck me, dude. How do I get out of here? Tom? Holy crap, that is so freaking scary, dude. What do I do? Dude, I hate that. I never thought the idea of something invisible coming after you would be so freaking scary. Okay. Fuck you, Tom! There you go, that did it. No! Be gone! Where'd he go? Tom? Jenkins, you with me, brother? No, I'm good. I'm good. Close that back up. I am very comfortable here. I love this. This is like a 100 count thread. Yo, Jenkins, get me the fuck out of here. Where is he? The fire alarm's gone. Tom? Bro. Is he gonna spank me with a lead pipe? Oh my goodness. Bro, I think he's gonna spank my ass with a lead pipe. Where'd the other cells go? Bro, I can't even speak English. I just noticed every time I loop around, something goes away. There's no more cells. There's an exit though. Tom?
I dare you to stand with your back to it.
You dare.
See how long you can last.
Oh.
Dahl, Mr. Dahl, who's the scariest of them all. Look away, run you might. He's sure to give you quite the fright.
Dude, I can't move. Oh my goodness. Let me see your ugly ass face, Tom. I'm not looking away. Not at your ugly shit. Okay, now we both not seeing anything. Yoga class? Why y'all doing this? Whoa, my! Beat the game. Beat the game. What you mean beat the game? I swear Tom was gonna beat my ass with that lead pipe. Oh, what the heck? That was actually a very interesting idea of guarding a prisoner that you can't even see. I never thought that would scare me because I'm like, why would I be scared of somebody that I can't even see? Like, I'm looking at nothing. But the fact that you know that something is there, that shit makes it terrifying because you can't even see where they are. Like when Tom was coming for me in the dark, that was actually giving me the freaking chills. So why were we the only one who could not see Tom? Why was that? It's not because we're not from the area, or it's not because we're a new guy working in a prison cell. There has to be another reason why we're the only ones who couldn't see Tom in the cell. Love it when I see that no AI was used in the making of this game. It sucks that we have to see that now in games. Well. That's the guy from Manny's. He was the one working behind the register. He was the one that was escaping with me, right? In the airplane? It just says, well. Look who it is. How are you? It's been a little while since we've seen each other. I hope you enjoyed this game. I challenged myself to make a game in 2 weeks, and this is what I made. I'm proud of it. It's an idea I've had for a while and wanted to make. I just wanted to make a game where you never see the antagonist. Makes it more scary. Who did you see, really? Before you ask, yes, I'm still working on Manny's 2. I hope to have Manny's 2 to you ASAP. Thank you guys so much for your patience. The ADHD won this time around, my apologies. After this conversation, you can look at the plan I made of the prison. The model turned out a bit different from what I originally imagined. Anyways, hope you all are doing well. I will continue to work hard on Manny's. I appreciate all the support you have all shown Manny's. As always, thank you so much. I played Manny's. That was actually a really good game. As soon as I saw Bonesaw, I knew I saw that name before. And Manny's was a really cool game that we played on the channel. Bathroom, Doc Jenkins, light, cell door, no emergency exits. Okay, so this is like the layout that he had for the cell. Interesting. But the idea of this game was awesome. The fact that we had to guard a cell, and then we never saw the prisoner inside. Everybody else could see him though, which is tripping me out. How the fuck was everybody else able to see him but us? Like, what was the point of that? That's what I'm still trying to understand, and I still can't make sense of it, even with all the stuff that I read. Maybe there were some things that I missed, like some lore that I missed out on, but I don't know why we couldn't see Tom Dahl for ourselves. And some people had like this superstition that you can't say his name or something bad will happen. But the Warden didn't believe in any of that shit and was like, I'm not giving him any power. So I don't know. I don't know what to think of this game. I feel like the idea of it was really cool. And the fact that he was coming after you once the cell door opened and you couldn't see him. But the fact that you put your mouse in a certain spot on the screen and it said Tom Dahl's name, that shit legitimately gave me the chills. But let me know your theories about why we couldn't see Tom Dahl in the comment section down below. And don't say some shit like Tom Dahl wasn't there because Tom Dahl was the friends that we made along the way. Don't be doing that shit, alright, everybody? I want like real theories. Like real balls to the wall theories. Because I'm very curious as to why we couldn't see Tom Dahl. But hopefully you all enjoyed me playing through it. If you did, make sure you give this video one big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!